Welcome to the Leaving Today podcast, episode number 246. Today we're going to cover news items and then the much awaited return of Mark and I in the park together. We'll tell you about our trip and also about the great people we've met along the way. Buckle up.
All personnel, clear the launch platform.
All personnel, clear launch platform.
The Leaving Today podcast, the show about the news, history, and attractions of the Disneyland Resort.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Hello, and hello. Welcome to Leaving Today podcast, episode number 246. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever it is and however it is. We very much appreciate it. My name is Mark, and I'm sitting next to the Mr. Cherry, Trailmaster of Puppets himself, Udi.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I am doing well.
Excellent.
I'm
Good.
doing well.
Good to hear that.
Yeah.
Good to hear that. Sitting to the left of me via FaceTime is the very lovely Becky. How's it going?
Hello, it's good. You guys both have the Disneyland glow right now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I wonder why that is. Oh, that must be because we just got back from a whirlwind trip.
Yeah.
It was a whirlwind trip.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to hear about it.
Well, we shall delve into that soon, shortly. Before that, though, hey, this is your first time listening to the show. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us. We hope you find the water to be very warm. We like to talk. We like to think of ourselves as your best Disneyland friends you've not met yet, because that's how we are. Today's show is sponsored by you, the listeners, and if you want to help out with that, you can go to our website at leavingtodaypodcast.com, click on the support tab, and make it super simple. I forget what the tiers are. There's like three tiers, and for that you get to be on the show, and you get a shirt and other stuff, stickers maybe. We also have T-shirts on TeePublic, and you can follow us on Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast. Yeah. And then before that, I just want to say, if you're listening to us today, thank you. You've listened to any podcast, just understand that whoever's putting it together puts a lot of work into it, and you are supporting independent arts and independent thoughts, and that means a lot to everyone in this community.
Yeah, I mean, the community that is out there is amazing, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it, Mark and I, with our trip.
Yeah.
We already know it. We already feel it. We talk about it all the time. Community is everything. Building rapport with people that are in the same kind of things as you is amazing. Doesn't matter what your religion is or your political leanings or anything. It doesn't matter because we find a commonality. And I will tell you, this trip really enforced that with me. That there are amazing people if you just take the time to listen. There are a lot of people out there that are going to be doing whatever they want to do for the reasons they want to do, some not so good, but a lot of the people are out there for the good reason, so for a great reason. So to support that by listening to independent voices, listening to other people, you just make your tent bigger. You make your life bigger, and you enrich yourself by gaining more knowledge and gaining more people that are like you, and you realize that the world is a lot closer than sometimes it feels.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well said. Before we get into our show today, I wanted to take a quick moment. Today is Monday, May 25th, 2026, and it happens to be Memorial Day. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has, anyone who's in the military, active, former members, and of course, the families of those that have lost people into the war or into the service. However they have, I just want to say thank you. And, we wouldn't be having a park to talk about, honestly, if things had gone a different way. And the fact that we can go to a park and sit there and have coffee and snacks and complain about stuff, or just enjoy the park, it means a lot. We did a flag retreat, as we always do there one of the days, and it's always an emotional event for me to sit there and watch people, and it's not lost on me how lucky we are and the sacrifice people have made. So yeah.
With Memorial Day, I'm actually wearing a Dixon flannel that is
That's shocking.
A collab with Folds of Honor, which is an organization that helps Gold Star families and those with family members who have been sadly lost during service. But with it being Memorial Day and what I've been through this week, I just want to take a second to I've known many people who have served, and sadly, I've also known one that was killed in action. And understanding the level of sacrifice and commitment that those people have made, and especially those who were killed in action, is something that I don't know that I could fully ever realize.
No.
I see the reaction to the loss, and I feel my reaction to the loss, but to see the reaction of the family members is something that to me is beyond patriotic. It's beyond it. I can't even describe it. But every Memorial Day, I take a moment and I pause and I think of Spencer. He's the one who I knew that was killed because he gave it, and his attitude was one of nothing but giving and service, and he wanted to serve with honor this beautiful, amazing country. So in days like today, I'm not going to make an excuse for being an American. I'm not going to make an excuse or feel bad for it. I'm actually going to stand very tall and very proud because of the traditions that this country has. Walt being one of them, he built this on traditions of being an American. So I'm a proud American. I stand behind the American flag. I will never not. And I will give every bit of honor that I possibly can to those who have fallen so that I can live freely. So today's Memorial Day and every Memorial Day should be special. So again, I stand a proud American. I will never, ever, ever apologize for that. Neither should you. So thank you for those who have served, and especially those of the families. My thoughts and prayers are with you that have lost. And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very well said.
Yeah, I mean, you have to embrace the hard facts too, and that's in the company byline.
Yep.
So, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Can we just give a moment?
We can.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
No Betsy.
All right. You got to get through that in there.
Here we go.
Hell of fun. All right. Yeah, so after that moment of silence, I don't have an opening question. We have a trip report to get to that I know we really want to talk about because we've been thinking about it for the last 4 or 5 days now. So let's skip the opening question and let's get on over to the news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
All right. First news on from episode 246. Yes, very good news. Disneyland to remove 11 a.m. park hopping rule starting next month. Disneyland will be eliminating the 11 a.m. park hopper rule restriction starting June 9th, 2026. With this change, guests with park hopper tickets or a Magic Key Pass can now move between Disneyland and DCA at any time, subject to park availability. I don't understand that last part.
I will explain it, and it's stupid.
Guests will still need to select the first park for their first reservation, but will not need to tap into that park before hopping.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let him finish, and then we'll go off on it.
I know. We're all upset.
We're all going there. We're all going
Check
there.
the park hours calendar or the Disneyland app for the most up-to-date park hopping hours, as they could change depending on the day in park.
Okay, I read over all the news prior to our phone
Okay.
call.
Well, thank you for
and
doing
I did
that.
not-
Thank you for doing
yes,
that.
and
And
as I typically do, I did not. Every time I read that, I did not read will not. I read it as will until you said it, and I was going to correct you. But now go. I can't.
Okay, so I think when this came out, I think we talked about it on the lounge, didn't we? Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. First step in removing the reservation system, right? I mean, I think we can all agree that this is the moment that we're going there finally. For the love
Yes.
of everything that is Walt, we need to go to that. But when it's stupid to me because like, hey, you don't have to park up anymore. Okay, cool, awesome. That's the way it should be, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
But you still need to set a reservation and pick a starting one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you don't need to check into that park. Okay. This is the stupid part that Disney still can't figure out. Disney corporate. You're still over complicating the easy thing here.
Yes.
Read that again. You're reading it, and Mark. Sorry, Mark and Becky. I'm not like you. I don't read them till we're reading them.
Yeah.
I'm bad that way. I do read them though, Mark, but along with you. But I am as you're reading, like I'm like, this is dumb. This is so dumb. I don't get it, man. Like, just let it go. Let it go. I mean, we talked about it. There's many reasons why the reservation system is still intact. It has to do with the algorithm. It has to do with crowd load, and you know, we've gone over it ad nauseum. So I'm glad though to button it up. I'm glad they're doing it. I think this is a clear first step in getting rid of
a baby step.
Yeah, a baby
is a
step
baby
because even the simple thing of just removing park hopping hours, they've complicated. Because they're insisting on staying in that system for a little while longer. They're going to find out now, I think, and I think I made the point during the lounge, is that Disney, you did it before. It is not our problem to help you out with your algorithm and your staffing. Not my issue. Your job. My job when I go to Disneyland is to first give you money, then you let me in the gate, and then I go have fun.
Yes.
Then your job is to give me the space and facilitate my fun. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not here to give you my info, to give you this, to give you that, to make it easier for you, to make it fun for me. That's your job. You are the theme park. Your whole thing is to have fun and to make my day memorable and unforgettable and want me to return. It is not my job to make that
Which you do
easier
want to
for-
return.
I do. But it is not my job to make it easier for you to do that.
Oh, okay.
You figure that out. That's your job. That's what basically I'm paying you to
Okay.
do.
Yeah, a good amount of money
Correct.
as well
Yep.
to do.
Yep.
And I agree with that. I mean, I'm happy it's a baby step in the right direction. I'm happy about that. Like, no complaints that way. But I am just so over the reservation system in general.
Yeah.
And that's something that when we talk about Universal, like in a few episodes, that's something that to me is like so freeing. Is like, oh my God, I don't have to do this.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Disney has been making steps as when they made that hard push for everybody to be on their phone and their device.
Yes.
If you pay attention and you start looking, they're beginning to pull that back a little bit. I think they finally kind of recognize, like, okay, this is way too dependent on a reservation system, on you know, for the food and the thing. Like I would always say, like, hey, if I want to do an order, you know, what you call it?
Mobile order?
A mobile order?
Yeah.
Then cool. I will do said mobile order. If I don't want to, and I want to go stand in line, I'm going to go stand in the line. So their dependency, like this applies for Lightning Lane and all this kind of stuff. But so I think they're beginning to realize, like, we need to give the people, we've overcomplicated something that shouldn't be complicated. Having fun should not be overcomplicated. And I feel like slowly but surely beginning to walk these things back. And then, like I've been advocating for a very long time, Disney, let us enjoy the park how we want to. Don't make us go, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do... No. Like I said, you're the playground. Your job is to make sure the playground is safe and fun. That's it. If I want to go sit on a park bench at the hub all freaking day...
Yeah.
then let me. Okay? If I want to go stand in a 2-hour line, then let me. My call to make, not yours. So, yeah.
Ooh, Udi, make it a stand.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been saying it forever.
Okay.
I mean, and then when we get into our trip report,
Yeah.
you'll see the kind of days we had.
I'm curious to know.
I
We're
just
horrible.
A random thought. Like, there's this book out that's called Let Them.
Yes,
that people
yes.
are so into. You
Yes.
need to make a book called Let Me.
Oh boy,
We should.
I've ever been told more than once to go write a book. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not a good writer.
We started that one time. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this is a step in the right direction.
Correct.
We shall
It
see
is.
how this go. LTP will be on the ground covering this as the news breaks regarding the reservation system. So,
And I am actually curious how it would work if you go to the park and I have a reservation for Disneyland proper, but I decide to go to California Adventure that day. Like, I'm curious of
Well-
how, if they're going to say there's no availability or they're just going to let
Right.
me in.
So so
you don't
good
have
question.
to.
Good question.
It says guests still need to select a first park for the park reservation, but will not need to tap into that park before.
So you need to decide what park you're going to go into, but then you don't need to go to that park to why? Then why?
It's because I think that what they're trying to do is figure out X is going to go here, X is going to go there.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And then they can figure out staffing, but that again isn't our job.
Not my problem. Not my
It should
problem.
be it should be fully staffed at all times.
How about they do this, Disney? Why don't you go with your standard restaurant type protocol, right? You anticipate, you look at the year before, you look at your year to date, you look
Yes.
at all this stuff, and you go like, okay, most likely, and they have years of data, and they go, okay, they'll probably be here, so we'll staff accordingly. You know what they do at restaurants? They go like, hey, we're going to probably be busy tonight. They staff accordingly. When it isn't busy, they go, okay, you get to go home.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
And I can just tell you right now, it's pretty much a sure thing. It's going to be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it isn't, if you don't have enough people, you ruin the guest experience.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me going on we don't open till 10 or 11 either. Don't get me going on that.
We came across that, didn't
Yeah,
we?
when I wanted coffee. Why do I have to wait till 10 o'clock in the morning to get the coffee I want? I didn't want Starbucks.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I remember you
I
talking about.
didn't want Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks.
Oh, stop it with that.
I don't.
Rudy.
I don't
you,
like
You,
Starbucks.
you won't even know what it is if you.
Yes, I do.
Oh my. Okay. All right. We're
Yes.
gonna move on to the next item here.
Yes, I do.
You can sort of tell how this trip went. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Next.
hold on, real quick. Mark, you said we're gonna have boots on the ground, right? So let me just tease this right now.
Yeah.
Next show after. Next show.
Oh, Udi, you were going way too far in the future, but yes.
We're gonna. The trip was good on many levels.
Every level.
and on so many good levels. And then so things are gonna be coming that are gonna be additions to the show and stuff.
What?
Yeah. So we're not gonna tell you now.
Oh.
We will tell you. There's only teasing that we're gonna do. We will tell you. I think it's next episode. We will fully roll out what we're doing, and then we'll see if you guys like it.
LTP Nation is bracing for news.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. All right. Next news item we have for today is now for the Coco construction site. I know listeners may or not have been checking out on this on their own, but social media is doing a really good job of keeping tabs on what's going on back there. So as of like a week and a half ago, they had cleared out the section, and it was just there was greenery, shrubbery. It was all it wasn't paved yet, but it was dirt and everything. And you could sort of see what was going on. Udi and I got there early Thursday morning. We walked by it at 9:15, maybe
Oh, yeah, 9.
9.
Yeah, right in that ballpark.
A lot earlier than we thought.
Yeah, I know.
And I mentioned, and this was Thursday, I mentioned to Udi just out of the blue. I go, hey, I don't hear any construction going on.
Correct. We
It's
heard nothing.
Oddly quiet. I go, and it said like, do they have today off or something?
Yeah, and I went, nope.
Nope. All right. Fast forward till later in the day. We're having.
Trip report, though. This is going to be trip report.
No, this will tie into that.
Yeah.
So now what's happened is a paved road has emerged right down the middle, and it has been divided with a divider line. There's a stop sign, and so they would have laid asphalt probably the night before
Yep.
or overnight or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, probably the night before.
And so now there's a paved road there. And this has led to a lot of speculation as to what's going on back there. And we had a really good conversation with our friends about it.
Yep.
So we're going to delve into that in the trip report. You
Yeah, I mean, okay, let me touch on it. It just happened to be that one of the first people to kind of break those pictures when they're doing that happens to be a friend of ours.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Theme Park Conductor.
Yes.
And we'll go into further detail, but we were, how do I put it? We were some of the first people to see it.
Yes.
Because he was like, guys, come look at this. And we're like, and we were at the plaza, and we'll go further detail, but we were at the plaza, and a long conversation ensued. But anyway.
Yeah, and I know maybe some people are listening going, why do you guys work up about a paved road? Right. Well, it's a lot of things, because one of the things we love to do, I think, as Disneyland fans in general, we love to speculate.
Yeah.
In armchair imagineering. Oh, it's going to be this, this, and this.
No.
Walt would want that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I am sorry. I hate
wow.
that's an inside joke there.
Yeah,
but we love to go, oh, yeah, this is what it's going to be. Oh, no, how about this? Oh, yeah, you're right. No, how about that? So we love that kind of stuff. At least I do. But this particular design threw a wrench in what we were initially thinking.
Yeah.
And opened the door to some other stuff.
Yep.
But I think we're going to kind of come back full circle to where we were.
Yeah.
But it's still great, because when you think something's going to go somewhere and something else goes there, it's fun, and it's great. It's a great way.
It
No,
is.
it's totally great, because I mean, the beauty of the trip that we had, timing wise, was, you guys, some of the things that happened by sheer timing is stupid. I still haven't fully processed how many crazy kind of cool things happen on sheer luck and timing this trip. I'm like, how did that happen? And this happened to be one of them.
Yeah.
Like, we just randomly at the park, and then all of a sudden this became this big kerfuffle over what does that paved road mean?
Sure.
And I will tell you, man, it is good fun. It is a lot of fun. We talked about this obviously on the lounge. If you guys haven't caught that, by the time this come out, it'll be a couple episodes old. But and we had George, Mr. Italiano Hollow Gelato, and Conductor on, because they were together when they started. They were some of the first guys, like I said, to post the pictures of that paved road.
Yeah.
And it was fun. We had a good conversation. So this is the beauty of Disney, right?
Yeah.
And the fun of Disney. So
Sure.
The paved road, to me, we went into further detail in the lounge, but it really does alter what we had originally thought. It really, really did, because we're gonna wait a couple more months, obviously. Now Disney went like, how about that? And we're all like, what? So we'll see what the buildings are. Now I'm eyeballing the building on the right, a hard eyeball, and going, what is going to happen there?
Yeah.
The one furthest away, closest to the corner and to the fence line.
Yeah.
Because a paved road to me means traffic, significant traffic, and the fact that they actually delineated it and put a stop sign means there's going to be cross traffic as well. So whether it be construction equipment, materials, all that kind of stuff. So we've what's the word?
Hypothesized?
Thank you. Hypothesized on a few different things.
I can't say Beria, so there you go.
You can't say Beria. But anyway, so yeah, this is fun. I mean, yeah.
All right. Any thoughts, Becky, about this Mystery Road?
No, I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe it's a new Autopia track. What do you think, Udi?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's exactly
All we
what
need
I
is
think.
more Autopia.
Yeah.
Or they're going to make Coco an Autopia style attraction.
Yes, that'd be awesome. That'd be wonderful. My gosh. All right. Next news item. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run delivers 3 times the fun.
Ooh.
The Mandalorian and Grogu ride overlay debuted May 22nd as a tie-in to the new Star Wars movie, which we happen to see on the 21st. The initial experience will feel familiar to anyone who's ever flown the Millennium Falcon out of the Batuu spaceport. But once you take off, the pilots, gunners, and engineers on board will all be in for a completely new mission on Smuggler's Run. Hondo and Mando set up the adventure during the pre-show moments where we are once again needed to fly the Falcon on a daring mission. There's no quick tour over Black Spire Outpost this time around. The action starts immediately with hyperspace jump to Tatooine, where we interrupt the high-stakes deal between the ex-Imperial officers and a ruthless band of pirates. Our job, team up with Mando and Grogu to collect the cargo crates and bring them back to Hondo. And then soon enough, we have to choose which booty of bounty to chase. That's where the ride splits into 3 directions and the real fun begins. I didn't know that. Wow,
Yeah.
okay. The engineers get to choose between 3 mission destinations: Bespin, Coruscant, and Endor. Which engineer chooses the destination appears to switch back and forth between the left and the right rear seats. The other engineer gets to fire the tracking beacon that attaches to the target ship with the bounty. Okay. So I don't want to give too many secrets away.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah, but it says the variety of destinations and possible paths in each journey make the ride more unpredictable and repeatable than ever before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, fantastic. I mean, we talked about it for a while. Like, hey, the ride. I mean, for being 5 years old or whatever it is now, needed, like, already felt kind of old and stale, which was sad to me, but it was true.
Almost 7.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, definitely 7. Yeah, it made.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So, and that was kind of a bummer. And when I began to read and began to read some of the details, I was like, oh, this is what they need. The furthering of the connection between OT and more current good characters, I'm going to go into sequel children, is better, right? And then the other part of it is adding engineers into it and making it a little bit more fun for them, which is good. It makes it, because at current configuration before this, really the pilots were the most fun, in my opinion. I mean, I always picked the right side so I could, jump into hyperspace.
Yeah.
But that's the way that goes. And then there's also a Grogu mode, by the way. Like
I heard that.
they had a Wookiee mode before, if you guys didn't know that. So now it's a Grogu mode, which I saw a little bit of video.
I didn't know they had Wookiee mode.
Yeah, you have to do a certain series of buttons and stuff like that. It's like a cheat code, and then you wouldn't hear Hondo. It'd be nothing but Chewie growling and then now it's the same thing for Grogu. You hear nothing but Grogu cooing, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
No.
I'm good on that. I mean, for little kids, maybe like, oh, it's Grogu talking to me, and I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that the entire way through. No. So no, I'm beyond happy. I'm kind of bummed that that it came out literally the week. Literally, we had people there. Dave Filoni,
Favreau,
Jon Favreau.
Wow.
Pedro Pascal
and Sigourney Weaver, and I was it Kathleen Kennedy there? I mean, I don't care about her. I think they were literally there the next day we were there. The day we left.
The day we left. So the next day that we were in the park, they were there.
So Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, because they also have now, and I don't know if it's in the news. It's not. I don't think. No, they didn't. They changed the story of Black Spire.
Oh yeah.
To the child. So they were there to watch that.
Right.
And introduce that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm beyond happy with just hearing that, because I'm like, good, it's a good refresh, and it adds it more. It makes it more like, kind of like Star Tours, in the fact that you have multiple missions. So as long as they keep this going, and then every couple years go through and add a mission or two, remove one, take one, kind of look at it like, okay, people aren't really doing that one that much. Let's pull something in, or if they have a new movie coming out, they can incorporate that. That kind of idea. So I'm really glad they did that.
Yeah, I really think it is cool to have the technology to be able to choose.
Mm-hmm.
That's super cool. And like you said, that should give them data to look at where people are wanting to go, but the most often what's speaking to people right now.
Sure. I think Endor would be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. I'd pick Endor.
I have not seen any POV stuff on this yet. I
haven't either. I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to either. All right. Well, this is good. I mean, yeah, we're going to talk about Galaxy's Edge in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next news item is Disney files confidential building permits for Toy Story parking lot. The Disneyland Forward plan envisions an outdoor shopping mall, hotels, entertainment, and theme park experiences next to the Anaheim Convention Center. So that happened while we were there, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, this is just the Toy Story parking lot. A lot of speculation about what's going to go and this is, again, part of the fun about all this. Is it going to be a third gate? Well, they allude to the fact that they're saying it's going to be a plan for outdoor shopping and entertainment and theme park experiences. Well, that doesn't necessarily translate into a mall.
No.
Because to me, and I said this on our show, LTP Lounge, is you could say those three adjectives. No, shit. Those three words you can use towards the World Showcase in Epcot Center.
Yeah.
World Showcase is a shopping district. Yeah, there's not a hotel there, but it's entertainment and there are theme park experiences all in the World Showcase. So what if they do like a mini version of a mini? This is the same size as DCA. Actually, is what this is.
Yeah, pretty big.
It's massive.
Yeah.
If they do this right and we have our own version of the World Showcase, can you imagine how awesome that would be?
Yeah,
Amazing.
And part of it too was like I was thinking about it too, and my point was because a lot of people obviously this has sparked up a lot of things like Disney would be dumb to do this, blah 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 blah. We don't need more shopping, and then we need nothing but a third gate. And I feel like a lot of people are really hyper focused on a third gate. They're the one thing that I've never liked is when people have tried to make Disneyland proper like every other resort, that they have. It's always been a thing that bugged me when Disney tries to do it. Like, well, over there they do it. Okay, cool. Let them keep on doing it over there. That's fine.
Yeah.
So do we need a third gate? I would like a third gate, but do we need one? No. I'm not dying for a third gate. I'm not going to die on that hill like we need a third gate if not the park falls apart. I'm not going to ever be that guy.
Oh, I don't think that.
Exactly, but there's a lot of people out there that are just clamoring for a third gate for the sake of having a third gate. Like if they're going to do Disney Forward and it's like we talking about that, this is all part of the vision. Then keep on moving this direction, right?
Right, and there's that mentality of always wanting something new.
Yeah. So the way I looked at this was like, hey, if it's going to be that big. The other part that makes it different is the location in Anaheim. Think about the local. We say it all the time. Anaheim is a locals park. It is always catered to the people around there because they're the ones living there. Florida is a little different, a little bit further out there, kind of a little bit more. Stuff is built up around it, but still more of a destination. They're trying to make Disneyland a destination, which go for it. But I feel like this is more of like the certain amount of people who don't want to go to downtown Disney that are locals because they want Disney flair, but they don't want to deal with Disney craziness. That this will be kind of like a separate spot for them. So I think this is Disney maybe's attempt, if they go this route even, is to not only bring more people to the resort and to the area and try to move money that way, but I think there's another thing like, and we can also service the surrounding community.
Yeah.
And bring in community dollars and build up not only that tax revenue for the city of Anaheim, but more jobs for the city of Anaheim. And I think these are all the positive things that are beyond just, hey, I want to go have fun, which is the most important part. But these are the underlying factors: construction jobs, service jobs, entertainment jobs. All these things are all positive things that will cater more to than just Disneyland resort area. This will be a more overarching, like I think, like a net going to get thrown out there to bring more people in altogether.
Yeah.
It is interesting though because the way that they describe it, it could almost be anything.
Yeah.
Because I could see exactly like Mark said, like a World Showcase, but that I could also see a really like spectacular hotel experience if they were kind of going for that has like shopping, entertainment, dining. Like there's so many things. I will be really excited to hear more on this.
Yeah, because I mean, here on the West Coast, we don't have a hotel in a theme park, really, versus like Disneyland Paris does.
Right.
And I mean, you can make a case for Walt Disney World property because that's all one big property inside the Magic. But
inside that bubble.
But it's so different. It's just built so different there.
Right. But I mean, Epic Universe has that I think it's Helios or something, that hotel that's right there at Epic Universe, which you can see the whole park right there. Maybe they're thinking something like that. We could put a hotel here that overlooks what could be like a World Showcase, like a Westcott here.
Yeah.
And you've got different countries and different experiences with food and items you could buy and experiences for each country. And whatever they don't have a World Showcase, we could have here, or something, some duplicate ones. And that, how awesome would that be?
Yeah, and for all the times you brought up Westcott, and I've been like, I don't think we'll ever get it. They did this. I'm like, oh, maybe.
Maybe it's coming.
Maybe.
You would love it.
I mean, everything you've told me about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that it sounds like it'd be a great time to be in there.
Yes.
To be there, but and then you keep on advocating. I've heard you're not the only one. I've heard it from many people. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be great to have it over here. And then they did that, and I kind of went like, huh, I wonder. And again, that would incorporate and bring more people in. I mean, and again, locally, I think of like, man,
yeah.
I can't go. You know, I can't get into the park, or if you don't have a pass, or you're black, or, you know, you're during blackout or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but I still want to. I'm in the mood and like to have like Disney experience right now, and I want to be in that vibe and get the feels. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go over there. And if you don't have to worry about a reservation, ticketing to get in or out or anything like stuff, you just go in and feel everything, go out and spend your money, eat where you want to eat, hang out where you want to do that, and then go home. Like,
Yeah.
cool.
Well,
see.
I think this would be a ticketed thing.
It might be, but it may be not. But I don't see it loading up like Disney and DC.
No.
Yeah.
I know one of the this is a little inside baseball here. One of the original concepts for DCA was what Tony Baxter was saying. That his idea was just to have it open, open that guests can go into whenever they wanted to without a ticket.
Yeah.
But you would pay for each attraction, and and like almost like, oh, this is going to be.
Kind of what Disney did. Didn't he do that at the very beginning?
Like at the
You
very
had the
beginning?
e-ticket.
It was like $1
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
to get into the park, and then you had to buy special tickets.
Yeah, for each one. That
Yeah,
kind
something
of
like that.
concept, yeah.
That hey, we don't have a ticket to Disneyland, but we can go to DCA and have dinner for free, or we can at least go there and have drinks and dinner. And if you want to ride, I don't know, the Incredicoaster or California Screaming back then, sure, it's going to be $8 a person or $10 a person, whatever it is. You buy a ticket pack. That is an interesting concept. You know, there's probably reasons why they didn't. But anyways, I thought that was like, interesting, and I wonder if they could do something like that for this. But Disney needs a cool chill spot for people who don't have tickets to the park or don't want to buy tickets. I mean, Downtown Disney sort of that way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. No, I mean what they did with that area by Parkside and everything. That's a pretty chill area. I mean, we walked by it when we were there. I mean, that was how we were coming in.
Many times, yeah.
Coming in and out of the park. And I really liked the vibe right there.
Yes.
It was just people hanging out, sitting at the park, like they're chilling
Live
at a
music.
park. Live music was playing. I'm like, and as we're walking through, I'm like, see, this is the vibe. But I'm glad when they talked about that, I'm like, I hope this is the vibe that they're going to get, and they 100% delivered on that. Like,
Sure.
it was such just a cool hangout spot. But I think to add to the whole experience and make people want to spend there and spend time there and be there, and then spend their money and do the things. It's all of that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah.
I am curious too. Do you think that if we had a third gate, like let's just say it is something that's ticketed, do you think that it changes the Magic Keys as we know it now, where we do have less blackout dates because there's more space to go into?
I would go with no, and only because corporate wise, Disney's not going to want to do that.
Okay.
I think if I'm in the room and I'm giving my idea, what I'm doing is like, look, if we're going to ticket that, then okay, fine. But if you're an AP holder, you will just have access to it. Like maybe at that point you can justify far outpacing inflation with your ticket hikes. That would be a reason that people are like, well, then I'll have access to that park as well. And the interesting part for me would be if they in fact still have a reservation system by then, which God, please, I hope not.
Nah.
I doubt it.
Well, yeah.
But it would be interesting because the flow of that going in and out of it would be very interesting to see, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
So to me, I would be like, hey, if it is a ticketed thing where you have to pay, then as an AP holder, it just becomes another gate to walk into. Or if they're not going to do that, just make sure that your AP, your discounts and everything apply over there, and encourage you to go over there.
Sure.
Maybe go a little steeper with it, like, hey, we'll give you 10 at the park, but we'll give you 15 over there, kind of thing. That kind of thing, like encourage traffic to get over there and have
Right.
AP holders get over there and spend their money. If they're not going to do it at the park or downtown Disney, then go over there and spend it over there. So, I mean, there's a lot of things, obviously, that you can flex around and play with once you build something like that, especially with the APs. It will be interesting. Like, that would be my pitch. That would be my pitch in the room. Like, let's bring the dollars from there that if people are like, man, I just want to go be in downtown Disney anymore, like, this is the new, so let's flex that and bring people over here. And then, of course, encourage the community also to come spend their money there. And then you can do incentives for them as well.
Sure.
Also, too, an amazing gondola system
Yep.
that could take you between
Correct.
all of those. I mean, how cool.
Yep. That would be the thing, right? And then if this becomes really popular, they could maybe shut down portions of downtown Disney. You could expand Adventureland out a little bit.
Yep.
Yes.
No, I mean, my blue sky. My blue sky idea was for that to take over all the shopping and dining in downtown Disney. I mean, or severely cut it back and then expand both parks out. And then pull in Disneyland Hotel would then become the hotel in the park. I mean, so would be California Grand at that point.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
And then
they
you'll
both
have
would be.
two, or you put the Disney Hollywood or the Disney Hotel right at the outskirts of it, right on the very side of it.
Yeah.
You're right. In fact, now I need to stand corrected. The Disney Grand California actually is in DCA.
It's on the side of it.
Yeah.
I don't call it in
Okay, so maybe I was.
because it's not
Yeah,
in.
I felt like you were still correct. I feel like that could be because you can see into it.
Yeah.
but it
and you can
still
walk
is
right
different.
in. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it
than
really-
the other experiences you were talking about.
We're talking like in.
In,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this is good, and of course, this is going to be a story for the next probably 10 years
Yep.
that we're going to talk about it. But hopefully, we get more information.
D23.
And when?
D20.
Well, I was thinking this year or next year or 2 years.
Couple
Who knows?
years. It'll be a couple.
Couple years. All right. So let's wrap up. No, actually, 2 more items, right?
One.
2 more.
Yes, two.
Oh, I'll do the last one first because this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
While we were down there, City of Anaheim issued a new permit to begin work on a new restaurant in downtown Disney. City of Anaheim has issued a permit to begin work on a new restaurant where the former Tortilla Joe's once stood. The permit calls for a single 11,000 square foot restaurant building, remodeled 2,000 square foot basement, and a almost 3,000 square foot split outdoor dining. The permit enters downtown Disney, Building A, non-residential addition, blah, blah, blah. So this is going to end up being Arthur and Sons. Next, it's with the barbecue. I forget what it's called. Red's? No, what's that barbecue place called next to it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay. Anyways, that's what this is going to be. And we actually walked by there, and thank God they're doing something with this because it's just an eyesore.
I know we, for all of you who want to, there's a little creek in the corner where the hard wall comes to an end, and you can stand up and kind of look into the area. And I'm like, and I did that. I jumped in there and I was like looking at it. I'm like, holy crap, they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything but rip the building out.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I thought I'd see hopefully some kind of a grading, maybe some new electrical, pipe work, conduit, plumbing, something. And I'm like, holy crap, they haven't done anything. And I was like, what in the heck is going on that they haven't touched this ground since they tore the building down?
Yeah.
It feels like it's been like 5 years.
Yeah.
I know,
to
right?
me.
It hasn't, but yeah,
but it feels like
But
it.
when you poke your head, when I poked my head around the corner of that wall, I was like, what the? I was shocked. Remember, Mark? I'm like, dude, they haven't done anything.
No.
What do you think then, though, with like this, the permit stuff going in? What's your prediction for when it will be done?
Man, way too
Or can't even say.
early to tell. I mean, permits being filed, that is step one in a very long process. We will wait. I mean, obviously we got to wait, and once the ground equipment comes in and then begin to either, well, it said remodeled basement, so that made me think, okay, well, then they got to go out there and figure out what they're going to do. If they're going to blow out a wall or whatever their plan is for it, then they have to reinforce the area. So it's going to work from the bottom up, obviously. And until that gets going, I mean, I got no clue. I got no clue. In theory, if it's not too extensive, once the foundation work is done, in theory, the building can go up pretty quick. I mean, it shouldn't take more than a year. The building, the frame, depending on if they're going to do wood frame, metal frame, commercial, I'm betting metal frame, and then that'll be it. The heart of the structure can go up fairly quickly. It'll be all the other stuff. So when you do a restaurant, coating is more severe. The grease ducts and things like that, the ventilation part of it, and the refrigeration systems is more severe. So all that takes more time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're going to get a good indication once Porto starts getting framed, because Porto's hasn't been framed as far as I
That
can
was
tell.
the other part of it. I'm like, what the heck is going on with Portos? Because it doesn't feel like anything's going on in Portos either.
Yeah, but so that's a great question, Becky. I think if they can, as Udi said, I mean, once, I don't know if they're going to have to re-pour like a new slab down there for.
Well, again, it depends on what their remodel is. When you hear remodel, like, dude, remodel is such a vague term because remodel
It could be basic, it could be extensive.
Correct.
Yeah.
And unless they put that adjective in there to help
Yeah.
explain what they're doing, I got no idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. But
Yeah.
we shall look forward to this. I want to try it out in 2028.
30.
By that time, we'll be ready for a nice steak.
Yes. Yes. It should be well cooked by then. All right.
Yeah.
Last item is a return of a Disneyland favorite, although I've never done it, and I'm not sure that I might do it. It is the Walk in Walt's Footstep Tour. A Walk in Walt's Footstep guided tour will be available starting August 14th, 2026. Follow in Walt's footsteps as you explore Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom, Disneyland Park. Oh, I didn't know this. He's the only Disney park ever personally stepped foot in. I'm joking. Of course, we all
I
know
know,
that.
right? We all knew that.
Each land unveils a new chapter of his life. Okay. You will step off from Disneyland Park and begin your journey at DCA, a vibrant new addition to the tour where you will explore Walt's inspirations from 1920s Los Angeles and the golden age of Hollywood, which sparked some of his earliest successes. Then, you will return to Disneyland Park to experience some legendary attractions and immerse yourself in captivating stories about the man who brought fantasy to life. Plus, get special access to Walt's private apartment above the firehouse, a cherished piece of Disneyland history that few ever get to visit. On this two-hour guided tour, you will hear fascinating stories about Walt Disney's legacy. As you walk, uncover lesser-known anecdotes and milestones that shaped Walt Disney's dream, from his earliest inspirations to the lasting magic found throughout the park. And okay, I'm not gonna real this. You can enjoy iconic attractions, get rare access to Walt's apartment, and munch on delicious treats. What does it say? Enjoy a snack box, thoughtfully prepared for each guest. Dietary accommodations are available. Please notify us of any. Okay, whatever. You also get a commemorative name tag, lanyard, and a collective pin. That's interesting. $170 for 2 hours. Yeah.
So my one thought, I think that this is amazing. I know we've heard good things, but for the 170, I would love to have more like a lunch at the plaza.
Yeah.
But
I got no problem with it, but I would rather have a lunch, not a snack box.
But Becky, you get a snack box that's prepared for you.
That is very true, and that's sweet. I'm like so happy somebody would think of preparing it for me. But I just think it'd be more special to dine on something that like Walt's favorite meal
Yeah.
from the
So-
plaza.
so
or
Be-
like, you know.
Yeah, so you go and call them and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to be there on Thursday, and I want chicken and mashed potatoes from the plaza, and that's my snack box.
That's what I want in my snack box.
Okay,
yes.
great. No, I'm just
Not
joking.
like a individually wrapped Hostess cupcake.
Sure. But I get what you're saying, Becky. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a special lunch or something at the Plaza Inn.
Yeah.
Even
that would
if
be
it's
better.
not a big portion, but just something that kind of like brought in some of that history
Yes.
of Walt
and
as
the-
well.
Yeah, and then when you know why the Plaza Inn, I mean, you add,
Yes.
it adds to the whole thing.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah, and that would be great. Actually, you guys are both right on that. That would be like the cherry on top of the cake here, or a pie, whatever it is you could have dinner or lunch at the Plaza and understand the significance of this
Yep.
particular restaurant.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
How awesome would that be?
That would be very cool. Very, very cool. I would have the meatloaf, which I did. Anyway, we'll
Yes, yes. I would pay $150 for Walking Udi's tour.
I would. I don't know why it'd be really boring and really short.
Walking Udi's Footsteps tour.
Yeah, it'd be really.
Dude, we should
boring.
pitch that.
Really boring.
I'm wondering what that would be like.
I already said boring.
Yeah, I could pretty much tell you what that tour would be. Maybe we should do that. The next time we're there, we should charge people. Hey, we're gonna be there Thursday and Friday. If you want to do a Walking Udi's Footsteps tour, $100. You can follow us around. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know how there's like a lot of times they hold something up so it's like everybody follows behind.
Yes.
Like
God,
Udi's
no.
is going
Oh
to be
my
like
God,
a
no.
Dixon flannel.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
held up,
Yeah.
just like walking through.
Yep. Yes.
That would work though.
That would work.
That'd work.
But
Anyways, I'm glad they're bringing this back. I'm getting. I mean, this summer is going to be a blast at the park. So if you guys are going anytime between now and anytime in the rest of the year, there's going to be. It's so full of things like this. These tours, all the patriotic like bunting and colors and items you can buy. It's
soaring across America.
so yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I mean, this park just delivers hit after hit, I think. All right. So that's going to end the news. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
All right, so let's get into our trip report because that's kind of what people want to hear, I suppose.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe they do. Well, if you made it this far, I'll just assume you want to hear.
I know I want to.
Okay, thank you. That's one person that wants to hear what happened.
We're ahead of the game.
You were ahead of the game. I think we both had certain expectations of what this trip would be, but at the core of it, it was going to be just two friends going to the park,
Yep.
walking around, checking things out, having good conversations, eating some good food, and just laughing and that kind of stuff, which is
Yep.
kind of what we do. But everything exceeded whatever expectation I had. It was so different than everything I had expected. So just real quick, I am not an early morning person by any means, stretch of the imagination. I don't mind getting to the park at 9 and staying till midnight. That's not an issue for me. But getting there, I had to get up like at 3:50. Udi came to my house about 4:20. We got to the airport 4:45.
Yeah.
Parked. I had plans of sleeping on the plane, sleeping on the ride over to the park, and anyways, everything went flawless. We didn't have to wait at all for TSA. It was quick.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I know this is all the minutia, but I'm gonna get through it really fast. We got to LAX like 7:10. We didn't check anything in. We walked down to the street looking for Uber. I had ordered Uber. We went to the Uber, waited. I go, okay, great. It's a 45-minute drive. I'm just gonna sit here in the car and just sleep until we get there.
Nope.
No, a very awesome Uber driver named Ernest.
Ernest.
He's not listening, but super cool guy. We talked about sports. We talked about politics in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And we talked just about everyday stuff. And it was a great 45 minutes. And I said, dude, I would have you drive us home to Sacramento because he starts laughing. But
Yeah. No, it would have 100%. It would have been a great road trip.
yeah, super cool road trip. We got to the hotel. Let's start there. So that's all we needed to know about my little issue is that I was all worried about sleeping, but that didn't matter to me. I had such a good time. What were your thoughts of Eden Rock? We stayed at the Eden Rock.
Okay. That was my first time staying at the Eden Rock.
Yes.
And I
Okay.
really liked it. I really did. The room that we got upgraded, but I think they upgraded everybody.
Oh yeah, I got a text saying I was the guest of the day.
Yeah.
What you did?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten that? Have you stayed at the Eden Rock?
No, I have not yet.
Okay. Anyway, and you didn't get it last time you stayed at the Eden Rock, did you?
No.
Okay, so we might have been the guest of the day. Anyway, they upgraded our room. Now the room we went to was across the way. The room was kind of cool. It was literally kind of so typically when you go in the room, I mean, I already heard that the rooms were big, right?
Yeah.
So this room was actually like a split room. So the queens weren't right next to each other. They were literally offset. So I was like, I had like basically like my little. I
love that.
I had my little kind of corner, and then Mark was like at the front. I'm like, I'm taking the back, and so
No, you took the back.
that's what I said. I
Oh.
said I'm taking the back.
Oh, okay.
I walked in. I'm like, I'm taking the back. I didn't really give Mark a choice, and he was like, okay. I mean, I don't think Mark really cared.
No, I don't care.
And then so yeah, I mean, the room was cool. The people there are great.
Yep.
Nothing but top-notch A1 service from everybody there.
Yep.
Very attentive, very polite, very like, hey, what can we get you? What do you need? Hi, the whole thing. So yeah, the area was good. The rooms were spotless.
Yep.
Everything that you want from a room that for going to the park
Yeah.
was there. Yeah.
Yeah, they gave us a couple water bottles, and they would have comped us parking if we wanted to have a car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So
That's
again,
huge.
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, and I booked using our LTP Magic code. It worked. So if you listeners want to do that, we will definitely send links to that. My only thing is that I wish there was some sort of coffee center or something.
Yeah, that is the one thing is like I wanted like coffee in the morning, like
Yeah.
get coffee, but
But you notice because when I was talking to Carlos, who was doing at the desk, you went into the back to the bathroom or something. You saw that big area back there that they
Yeah.
could have a restaurant.
they have space for it.
Yeah, there's a big counter, long counter,
Yeah.
and tables. I'm thinking, where's the breakfast at? But
Yeah.
just like a coffee station that has whatever Pete's or something, not Starbucks really because he won't drink it.
No, I won't drink it.
But
What about in your room? Is there a coffee pot?
there was.
A little Keurig thing type.
Yep. Yep. There's a Keurig. There's a we had a fridge.
Yep.
We have a microwave? I think we did.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a microwave in there. The sink is kind of funky. Like the bathroom's kind of really short sink, or narrow
Yeah.
sink. But,
Shallow.
yeah. But other than that, what did you think of the proximity to getting to the
Oh,
to
the
and from the park?
was amazing. We're in the park in 10 minutes.
Yes.
Just
Very
walking.
nice.
Yeah. I mean, you come out, you hang a left or right, and then you're looking at Pixar.
Hotel, whatever it is.
Pixar Hotel.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it right away, and then you're seeing the corner of the building or the corner of the park right there of DCA. You're looking at them like, oh, look, there's a park right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's incredibly good. And I mean, when we were walking back, Mark was like, man, they never need to sell it. I was like, well, if they're going to do it, they better wait a little bit longer and then sell it because the land will be worth a pretty penny.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. Like I said, service, the room, the size, the price wasn't bad either. The location is incredibly good. Yeah. And
I was going to ask when you mentioned size,
Yeah.
isn't it a little bit like bigger than your standard
yeah.
hotel room typically?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So no complaints at all. Like nothing but, like I said, nothing but high praise for the Eden Rock. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't stayed there, Becky?
No, because we took the trailer.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Give me a second here.
But the next time we go and do a hotel versus bringing the trailer, for sure.
Yeah, because if you guys get a room, that you guys will have space.
The space.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of times, like when we do Disney, because of the kids' ages and they'll fall asleep, we need somewhere that we could just push the stroller straight into the room.
Then
you
yeah,
know?
no, you could totally like you ask for a first floor, you just right in.
Yeah, that'd
Yep.
be perfect.
Yep.
Something big.
Oh, the room picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's so. But anyways, this makes great podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
As I took a picture because I think Wendy wanted to see it, and it was a really big room for us.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, something I'll add too, when you were mentioning, now I can picture it when you say the back. But
Yeah.
actually, for anybody listening, if you are going and you're doing more of like a friend situation, even with your kids, you
Yep.
kind of have space away from each other.
Yep.
And meaning that in the best way.
There wasn't
to
a-
have your own space, you know?
Yeah, was there a TV back there?
No.
Okay. But so I mean, honestly, and I mean here I'll just say, should I say how much it cost for 2 days? You care?
I don't care.
Well, it was under $400 for 2 days total. Just across the street over at Pixar Hotel, it's like $5 and change a night.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
and I remember asking, I go, would you pay an extra $300 to walk like 5,000 feet if it was even that
They
far?
were like, no.
It's got to be less than 5,000 feet.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way I would do that.
Yeah.
And you have plenty of room. You could literally do burpees
Yeah.
out here. Like
Yep.
there's that much space that
You
you
could,
do.
if you want to do a nice little yoga session or do a little, you have room to do
Yep.
it.
Yep.
You have plenty of
You have
room. If
plenty of
somebody
room.
does
Oh, yeah.
bring some weights and like to
Yeah.
work out where
If
they
you're-
go, you
if
have
you're-
plenty of space
yeah.
to do that.
If you're one of them kind of people, that you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's, I mean, so you would stay there again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so maybe in July?
Maybe.
Okay. So we got to the park. I got a text from theme park conductor saying, hey, I'm in the park. Let me know when you're going to be here. I go, okay, cool. We're going to be in about 15, 20 minutes. Awesome. Jerome said, hey, I'm going to be there around 11 or 12 or something. Awesome. And anyways, conductor said, oh, George is going to meet us today as well. George, the Disney Italiano. I'm like, okay, cool. And, you know, we've only met him. Well, we had met no one in person yet, but we had definitely spent several hours talking to conductor and maybe an hour talking to George, the Italiano, the Disney Italiano. I'm just going to call him Holo Gelato from now on.
Yeah, Holo Gelato.
And I know, listen, okay, I know we're adults. We all have these nicknames. There's conductor, there's Holo Gelato, there's Disney Italiano, there's OG55, there's all these names, but I don't, whatever. I'm Mark, this is Udi. Okay. We don't have any special names.
No.
I think it's kind of funny. I'm like, sure. And I'm like, you know what? I was thinking, Udi, I go, these guys may not hang out with us. They're going to say, hey, what's up? Or they may just ghost us. So,
Yep.
anyways, we got into the park. And no, I got coffee first. Went into the park and we were sitting around Main Street, USA. Awesome, awesome time. Conductor says, "Oh, I see you guys. I'm heading over." I'm like, "Okay, how does he see us?" Of course, he goes, I recognized Udi, and I love this because everyone wants to meet Udi, and no one cares about me, which is funny.
All lies. That's all lie.
That is not what he said.
That's what he said, though.
Okay. So, anyways, conductor said, hey, it's the first time we met him in person. And I said, hey, what's your agenda today? He said, I've got all day. I'm here all day. I'll do whatever. He said, I'm going to film some content here and there. And I said, cool. I go probably around 4 o'clock. Udi and I are going to cut out and go actually check into the hotel and then come back. He said, awesome. So, you know, how do I even say it? George came in around 11. We and that was great. These are two people who spent, I'm just gonna, spent the whole day with us.
Yeah.
The whole day. And I know I'm skipping stuff so Udi can fill in the blanks, but at 4 o'clock, Udi and I did leave to go back to the hotel. George and conductor went over to DCA to do stuff. And I was telling Udi on the way back, because they're like, hey, just text us when you get back. I'm like, sure. I was thinking, these guys aren't going to hang out with us for the rest of the evening.
I know.
Seriously, it was a cool. It was fun. But I was like, yeah, they're not going to hang out with us. We got back, and I don't know. I said, hey, we're back in the park, whatever. And I saw he read it, and like he's not going to. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, nothing. Oh, he calls me, hey, you guys want to go to go grab dinner at or was it at Plaza Inn?
Yeah, Plaza.
Yeah, but I'm missing some stuff. But it was a great time to talk with these people that I consider them friends now. There's times where Udi was talking to the conductor and I was talking to George, and then we would just switch naturally and just talk and walk in groups. And we had a really good time. We first the three of us went over to Galaxy's Edge and looked at stuff. And Udi will talk about his experience with that. We came out after that, and we met with George. We met with Mark Bricky, which is the Hey Bricky guy. And we sat around the Rose Street veranda for about 45 minutes, having an incredible conversation amongst Disney lovers and really good minds just talking about the park. You can jump in anytime you want.
Yeah, well, no, and for my part, I mean, when I think we talked about it before, and I talked about it before, the beauty of the park is that you get to go and you experience it how you experience it. But when you go with new people, it's another window into how people look and take in the park and what do they like and what they don't like and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the thing, is like, I don't know how they look at the park. I don't know how they walk the park. I don't know how they do the park, because they're more content creators. So that realm is something that I don't do.
Right.
And I don't know
Right.
if that alters their day. And to their credit, they're like, it didn't really. Like, literally, they made the priority being in the park and just hanging out. And then their content took the back seat, which I appreciated. I was like, because I had no idea. Everybody's a little bit different with these things. And not like I'm throwing shade at anybody who does it that way. Whatever. That's how you do it. Cool. But when we went to Galaxy's Edge, and just let me say, we went there first because I felt like I wanted to see if the changes that they had implemented, if they would be what I'd hoped they would be. And I will tell you that there's been 2 times that I've gotten emotional at Galaxy's Edge. Actually, 3. First time, coming out of Rise and walking the park, but it was kind of like walking the park. Well, maybe there's 4. Walking the park, walking in that section of the park of the land. Initially, I got emotional. It wasn't like crazy emotional, but it was like, oh man, because I was walking Star Wars, like I felt like in the movie. Second time was I did a recording and I thought about all the stuff, and it brought up my dad and the family, and it was that I got emotional, because anytime I talk about my father, I get emotional. Third time was riding Rise.
Yeah.
For the first time. Coming off of Rise, I was like, holy wow. And then now walking in this next time hit me because of the music. And I knew that the music was going to have an effect on me. It always does.
Yeah.
Leia's theme, the Imperial March, we can go on and on. They hit at a way like 10-year-old me.
Right.
Yeah.
And that kid in me resonates with that music. It just brings me back to a time. And I walked in and I just was like, I was actually behind them a little bit, because I just wanted to go slow. And that music hit and I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot explain the emotional connection I have with that music, and then being there in that land is something that is difficult. If you don't get it, it's hard to explain. People have that in different ways and in different things. So if you get that feeling, you guys know what I was feeling. Of course, I turn around and Mark has his camera on me.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the video's out there somewhere.
Somewhere it is.
But it was one of the things that it was amazing to feel, and I'm so happy. And this was like, and in my mind, I'm like, this, Disney, this.
Yeah.
And then we we go further on and we begin to walk around. I see Leia and I'm like, okay. And then the visual of her, I'm like, cool. That's cool. And then I'm like, but how is she going to act?
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you this. The actor portraying Leia, phenomenal. The way she interacted with the kids was very calm and reassuring, and then when with more adults, a little bit more sassy, a little bit more like Princess Leia-ish, and I'm like, this is amazing. Like, it was great. Just the presence there was great. How do I put it this way? We were walking, right? And we missed Darth Vader by like a minute or 2.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh crap, we turn around and we see basically the smoke clearing, and then him kind of I just see him out of the crowd walking off, and I'm like, dang it. I stood there and I went into that open area, everybody knows, in front of that shuttle, and then one of the stormtroopers was up high and he started talking trash to me, which was funny. It was great. He's like, who's this guy? I think he built all the mechs. I'm wearing my plaid. I'm wearing plaid, and I'm literally in a Dixon, shocker, denim jeans and boots, and my cap. And the guy's all, this guy probably built all the droids. And I'm like, and I'm only halfway listening. And conductor's next to me, he's laughing. Because I look up and I'm like, what? He's like, did you not hear what he's saying? He's pointing right at you. And I'm like, oh, hey. I went like, what up? It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But the vibe was there. We did go back, and we actually made it a point to be there for when Darth Vader comes out. And I will tell you, that was so cool.
It was awesome.
It beats the crap out of any time because I watched Kylo come out of that thing more than once.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd, that was the other beauty of it. I'm like, this is what I was talking about. The crowd, people gathering. That open area, Becky, you know, and you guys all know it was full.
Oh, I love to hear that.
Full of people all waiting for Darth to show up. It filled up a good 5 or 10 minutes before he was scheduled to come out. The music hits.
Wow.
The people start cheering. The stormtroopers come out. They do their spiel, and I'm just laughing and smiling because I'm like, this is
the OG stormtroopers.
The OG, like no First Order.
Yeah.
OG.
Okay.
They come. Then Darth Vader comes out, and I'm like,
you would know the difference, Becky, if you saw him. You go, yeah.
You would know him.
Yeah,
and
you go, yeah.
Everybody knows. Like if you're in the Star Wars, you're gonna know OG versus First Order all day long.
Yeah.
Then he comes out and he says what he does, and I'm like, dude, that was amazing. It was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even anything long.
That's really cool.
But the sheer presence of having that character walk that land is something that can not be overstated.
Right.
Like, it was amazing, and I was like, keep going, Disney. Keep going, because the people, this is all you need to know. 11 o'clock, this plaza is going to get full of people to see Darth Vader walk out of that shuttle for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the music playing and everything going, phenomenal. And they continue this forward. I'm going to tell you, you guys go support this, please.
Yeah.
If you're a lover of Star Wars and OT and prequel Star Wars, and you like Mando overall, and you like Andor overall, and you like the core Rebels, Clone Wars, Bad Batch even, you like this, go support that. Make it an effort to go take a picture with Leia. I'm not a character guy. Mark's like, you want to go? Mark's like, you want to take a picture? I'm like, no, dude, I'm not a character guy. Chewie came out, and I'm like, okay, cool. You want to take a picture? I'm like, no, I'm not a character guy. But it didn't remove the fact R2 was out too.
Oh, cool.
That they're there, and people were going there, and characters always get surrounded, but they were there, and people were just like genuinely excited to go be with them.
What you're saying, it sounds like it just brought, like, even just them being there brings an energy to that area that hasn't been there. Because I have been there with, like, Rey walking around, and nobody goes up to her.
No, very
or
rare.
cares.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mando was there too for a little bit, and he was like walking through, but he was like done. I think he was done with his shift or his showtime, and it was early too, and so he was walking around early. Mando was around there early.
Oh yeah.
In fact, he was the first character we saw, right? Yeah, we walked up and he was rolling. He was right at the bazaar.
Oh yeah.
With Grogu. But anyway, yeah, go support this. Go make sure you find your time for when Darth is going to come out and go fill that plaza.
Yeah.
Go do that, because I will tell you, there is new life in that area.
Do you feel like it takes the area to that next level?
Not
that
yet.
You hoped it would be?
Not yet. It is stepping in that direction. It is moving in that direction with the addition of the new ride system, or the ride choices within Smuggler's Run. I'm like, good. Keep that up. I will be much more happy when they finally remove Hondo. I love Hondo Tanaka, though. I really do. I think he's a great character, but he's too obscure for the general public.
Sure. If
you're not into Clone Wars, or if you're not into Rebels, you're not going to know who this guy is. And that's kind of a downside, because he's such a cool character. I do like him. We need Han. We need Chewie. We need Leia. Those are the characters that resonate with everybody. I don't even care if you like the sequel trilogy. Those characters still resonate with you. So that's a step in the right direction. The last two things they need is, and I'll say it just real quick, they need a restaurant, a full sit down with the show.
Yeah.
In that, Like, do a Max Rebo band, do whatever it is, Cantina, whatever it is, because Mark, we went to the Cantina, but
Yeah.
I'll let him talk about that. And then redo Rise of the Resistance, Rise of the Rebellion, add in the OT characters, and then that part, I will tell you, Disney, do it. That land will be full the entire time.
Yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt. And it just reinforced it. Hearing the music
Yep.
and just feeling the vibe of the characters there just reinforced my thought of that. I'm like, this is the feeling that everyone could have that I'm having right now. Maybe not as deep as mine, but still.
What'd you think of the Star Wars merchandise?
Being that I have a hat now,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not wearing it, but yeah, I mean, a lot of the merch was really good. The new stuff they did redesign some stuff. They redesigned because they unlocked it. They were taught. I did a little looking into it because the Star Wars design, the hat that I have, is an Arabish-ish.
Oh.
It's not true Arabish because I was like curious, and then I started looking at it, and I ran across a reel where someone was kind of explaining the design of it. I'm like, okay, that makes sense because Star Wars and Arabish there's no direct translation, so it was a little thing. So they kind of did a morphing of it. So if you guys have probably seen the new logo. If you guys are looking at the merch, you will see they have a T-shirt, a hat, and I think a hoodie, right? I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
With the new Star Wars logo that fits in that land. So a lot of cool stuff. They have like Join the Empire banner and just cool little things that I'm like, see, this is the cool stuff.
Yep.
It beats the First Order stuff. It really does. They still have First Order merch in that one little spot, but I don't know how much longer it's going to be there for.
It's gotta go.
I think it's going to go.
It's gotta go to that discount store soon.
Yeah.
Are
it
you
probably will.
talking about that little spot behind where Darth Vader comes out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the First Order store. Now it's an Imperial store.
Yeah.
I think the story is it's run by 2 ex-Imperial stormtroopers or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the storyline behind it. Oga's Cantina, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Before we go there, I know we're jumping around, but this is all, well, maybe we'll go by land, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants. Doc Ongars.
Yeah.
I was curious about Doc Ongars because obviously it had closed down. They had to do some revamping of not only the merch, but of the general look of the shop because some of the artifacts that were hanging on the wall. How do I put it? I was a little let down in the fact that they did remove some of the other artifacts that I remember, but they didn't really replace them too much. They kind of left a couple open spots on the wall, which I thought was kind of lame. I'm like, that's kind of lame. But overall, Doc Ongars looks great. It always does. I always like going in there. But the merch, too, was really good in there. And I'm glad. Again, this is all good. This is all good stuff that they're doing. They still have some of the sequel stuff in there, but I feel like all that is going to begin to just kind of slowly disappear from those shelves. And I think the influence of anything sequel related will disappear from that side of the land. They're already talking about that, but I feel like it's going to start encroaching over, and you're going to see a lot of this stuff disappear that has anything to do with the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oga's Cantina.
Yeah.
Was a blast.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Have you been in there, Becky?
I have.
Okay, so yeah, the wait wasn't even, it was minimal.
25? Was it even that long?
No.
Yeah, it was
Not
short.
even?
I mean, maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah, we went in quick.
Yeah, and so the whole, it's definitely a vibe. If you haven't done it, I must be the only one who hadn't done it yet. It's a great experience to get a drink and look around, hear some music, just soak it all in. I didn't try that bread. Was the bread good?
Yeah.
I was pretty full. I didn't have that.
Starfire bread. The sauce was better than the bread.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Like the bread was don't get me wrong, the bread was really good, but I was already getting full, and all I wanted to do was eat the sauce
Oh,
because that fire whatever sauce it was, it was so good. It was so good. But
Was it like a spicy marinara?
a little bit? No. It's like a spicy cheese sauce.
Ooh, oh my gosh, that sounds so good
Yeah,
right
it was
now.
good. And both both Conductor and I are like, we just want the sauce. Like
Yeah.
we both said that. I'm like, man, can we just get the sauce?
Yeah, so Conductor Udi and I went in there, and each got a cocktail. I think he got something else, but I loved it. I will happily do it again because I mean, so there's part of the show where everything shuts down, right?
Yeah.
And so fix it.
Yeah.
And so that happened. So that was kind of cool to check that out. And I didn't feel like we were rushed. I've always said, oh, they give you like 45 minutes and they tell you to go. I didn't feel like that at all.
No, I mean the vibe is always good in there. Apparently, I mean I'm guessing they still do it. I've never been there when they do it, but stormtroopers have been known to walk into the cantina.
Oh yeah, and
Kind
harass
of
you.
like harass the people a little bit. Yeah.
I haven't ever seen that.
Yeah,
either.
yeah, no, that I've heard of them doing that. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I knew you would.
Yeah,
I knew you would.
Yeah, it's got to do it again. There's a couple things I'm gonna keep. I think I'm gonna add to my trips now from now on. And that's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Your daughters would enjoy it.
Yes, they would. We have just haven't done it.
Yeah.
But I think we'll do it next time we all go. I'll go back to the conversation we were having at Rose Street Veranda with Conductor George, myself, Udi, and Mark Bricky.
Well, I found that how that all happened was kind of funny.
How's that?
Well, because we're going, and then Conductor was texting,
Yeah.
and then he made that comment like, "Oh, I'm talking to Bricky,"
Yeah.
and I went, "Oh, all right, cool." I mean, I didn't know. He's like, "Oh, he's over in DCA right now."
Sure.
And then I guess he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be over here, blah 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 blah. I'm hanging out with these guys, you know, and if you want to come, just like meet up or something." And then what did he say? He's like, "Oh, he said, yeah, he's down. He's excited to meet you guys." And Mark's all, "Whatever." And he goes, but then Conductor was like, no, he likes meeting new people. He likes actually sitting down with people who will like and have an engaging conversation. I'm like, all right, cool.
Sure.
That's cool, yeah. Totally random. I mean, we went to go hang out with him for a little while.
Yeah, about a 45-minute conversation about all kinds of Disney stuff. You know, and I was asking questions, he's answering them, and we actually had a good rap going. And I gave him one of the cards. He said, "Yeah, anytime you want me to come on, I'll definitely come on."
Yep.
So we will have Mark Bricky on our show at some point.
Hopefully, yeah.
And we'll talk about some Disneyland design stuff.
Yeah, and I will tell you, like, whenever you run across people, and I think we have that when you look at people who do content, like you do podcasting or YouTubing and things like that. You always wonder about people. Like, are you like, is it a persona? Is it like, they're hamming it up? And I will tell you, like I would, you guys know, like Mark has shared more than one of his videos, and there are a couple of times where I fully disagreed with his video, and his theorizing. But at that point, of sitting down and having that conversation with Mark, pushing on, we brought stuff. No, he's what you see on the video is what it is. Like he doesn't ham it up or do anything like that. And it was a lot of the things that we were asking. We talked about Avatar and a few other things.
Yeah.
And his answers were how do I put it? They were thought out. They were not just, like he had rationale as to why.
Sure.
Why. And so I appreciated that because some people just like they say things and then they don't really back it up. They're saying things to say things.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the fact that it was like I didn't have a pushback on him because he explained his point of view succinctly, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Like I may disagree, but I get why you think that way. And it was, and that was the other part. We had Jerome there, and then we had. Oh,
I was going to say that, and then
that's when Jerome came rolling up. We're like, hey, we're over here.
Yep.
And that's where he came with his wife.
Jerome and his wife.
Yeah, and a lovely lady.
Yes.
Lovely
How
human.
nice.
Yeah, they're. So you guys, I will just say this. You guys should have gotten a sense of the type of person Jerome is when he's been on our show.
Yes.
100%.
100% that guy. I mean, he just a positive energy. The second he sat down at the table, he came in and patted me. I didn't see him because I had my back to the rivers, and so he came and patted me on the shoulder. I'm like, who's patting me on the shoulder? And I look over and it's him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, and the energy that he has is amazing. Like just a cheerful, happy, positive energy, and he just exudes that big
Yeah.
smile, happy to see everybody.
Yep.
And I'm like, God, like, and he sat down with us and just jumped right into the conversation that we're having.
Yep.
And that so many points during that conversation, and I said it, and I've said it since then to Mark and Conductor, and I think I told you back when we FaceTime before. I wish I would have set my phone on the table
And just recorded
and
it.
just recorded the conversation.
Yeah.
We strive on the show. We've always tried to make it like that, like just anybody can jump in. And we've heard many of you guys say that that's what it feels like. And every time I hear them, thank you. That's what we want. I will tell you, I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is what we do. This is what LTP is. This table conversation about people who are just in the park and love the park and know the park, throwing the ideas and this and that and that. And it was so open, no animosity, no anger, no blah, blah, blah. You don't know, nothing. It was all just good vibe, good conversation. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said when you meet people for the first time, like, are they for real?
Yeah.
And that was the beauty of sitting at that table, is that everybody was just open, honest, and for real. And that was amazing to me. And I'm like bummed that we didn't get that recorded.
Yeah.
And I should have. And I feel
Next time
bad.
you'll have to.
Well,
Sure.
Plans.
Plans,
There
yeah.
are plans.
Yes.
There are plans. Anyway.
So we, after that, we broke off a little bit. Conductor George and Bricky went off to go do something, and Jerome and his wife and Udi and I went on Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
yeah, what was cool about his wife has like a bag with some treats in it that she gives out to people who are wearing like a birthday button.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh
what?
my gosh, I
she's
love
awesome.
that.
She's awesome. And
Yeah.
she does that. And she's a big Grogu fan. Has a little Grogu on. Yeah, no, like I said, just great people. Oh my God. Like,
What else did we do with them? Did we do something else with them?
yeah, what else did we do? Didn't we do, what did we ride? Space? Didn't we ride Space with them?
I didn't have my space on this trip.
Oh, no, you didn't. I did. I went with, what did we ride? I rode some. What else did I ride with them?
Oh, was it Haunted Mansion? No, it wasn't Haunted Mansion.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Oh,
Indy.
It was.
Did we do Indy?
We were
No,
gonna
we did
do Indy.
No, we didn't do Indy. We went with Indy with, yeah.
Conductor and George.
What did we go do?
Maybe that was all we did. No, but it seems like we did something.
No, we did something else.
I'm sorry, Jerome. I know you. Hopefully, you're listening. If I'm sorry, I know we.
Rise.
Oh, that's right. We did Rise with them.
Yep.
Yes, we did. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, Jerome, salt of the earth guy, and his wife's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Happy to hang out with you guys again any time. I know we could do it longer next time. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they only stay till usually from 11 to 2 or something like
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah.
but we caught them in that good window. So, yeah, awesome. I feel very honored and privileged to have spent the day that first part of the day with Jerome, his wife, George, and a little bit of Bricky and Conductor. That was great. We had made plans to go to Plaza Inn for dinner. So we came back to the park, and I said, "Hey, they're not going to reach out to us. They're going to ghost us." But sure enough, Conductor called me and said, "We're at Plaza. You and I were doing something."
I love how every story begins with Mark thinking he's gonna get ditched. And
Oh,
ghosted.
yeah. There's some deep-seated issues there.
Mark, don't worry, you are very likable. I feel
thank
like we need to chant it to you. You are likable.
Let's
You
have to
are
believe.
loved.
Oh, my Lord.
So after, hold on a sec. So yeah, I think Udi and I came in on the monorail. That KB came back from the hotel, came on the monorail, and we're messing around in Tomorrowland for a little bit, and then we met him at Plaza Inn, and they were sitting inside, and so Udi and I went and found him, and Conductor's all worked up about something. So you guys, let me tell you this right now. Breaking news or what? And he showed us pictures of the paved road. We're like, what the hell is going on here? And that was about a 20-minute conversation of what could be and what couldn't be. But then we ordered food, and then we sat around and talked. And I was just like, here we are, 4 Disney adult males sitting around geeking out about this paved road
Paved road.
and having conspiracy theories. This is this. This is that. This is this. This is this. Like an hour later, we're done.
Yeah. The meatloaf was amazing, though.
Yeah, they used to have pot roast there.
I know, but I'm good with the meatloaf.
Meatloaf and potatoes. Yeah, it was
The
awesome.
meatloaf, mashed potatoes, the greens. I had some; they were good. The dessert I had was good as well.
My dessert was great too. Yeah. After that, George had to go to get his wife Kim to pick it up. So we all walked him out to the front. So you guys have to walk me out. Well, yeah, it's fine. We're all here together. He goes, well, I can come back tomorrow. I go, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, what time? He's like 11. I go, sure, sure. Just let us know when you're in the park. He said, okay, cool. And then the three of us just went back into the park and we rode Matterhorn or.
What did we ride, man? Like, the crazy part here. Okay, I just want to say this right now. The fact that we can barely remember the attractions we rode on should tell you a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't about Udi and I going from attraction to attraction.
Yeah.
It was about conversations and connections with people, and that's really what I got out of it. Yeah.
Because I don't remember what we rode. I don't remember. We rode a few things with him. We rode Big Thunder earlier.
Yes, and Mansion.
And Mansion.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I was like, I'm not going to stuff into a doom buggy with three guys. I want my own.
Yeah.
And Mark's like, I'll sit with him. Like, you go sit with him.
Sure, that's fine. Awesome.
What else did we ride with him?
I forget now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Pirates?
The Pirates is closed.
Pirates is closed.
Oh, I forgot.
That was the only thing that was down.
Thanks for bringing that up, Becky. I'd
I'm
forgotten.
sorry.
I deleted that from my memory. Now you brought it back.
I think that may have been it, but it was he had to go film some content, but he stayed for another few hours with us.
Yeah.
And that was awesome hanging out with him. We had great conversations, and
He stayed almost close with us, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did. Because he.
Oh yeah, he did because he went to the tram, and you and I went back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he stayed till the end. I mean, we didn't stay till 11, right? Because 11 was closed, right?
Yeah, I was
We
hitting the
stayed
Walmart
like
at 10.
10:30, 10:40. We're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, we're going to tap out now.
Yeah.
I'd been up since 3:30.
Yeah, since- right.
So I was like, okay, I'm good with the day.
Yeah, but awesome conversation. It was like we had been friends for a long time. So
The train. We were the train.
the following day, didn't we?
Was that the following? No, we were with him. Remember, it was all four of us were in with George before George left.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Road train.
Yeah, you're right. We did ride
Yeah.
the train.
Mhm.
Okay, so about
A
that.
full circle tour?
Of
Yes,
course.
yes.
Of course. That was a good conversation because we're talking about different things, and that was the only time we kind of talked about like the community as far as like podcasters and influencers, and we kind of
Yeah.
had like it was kind of like we did a like, hey, what do you think of this? And then we kind of we got a better vibe and of like points of view about the community, that side of the community, which is interesting. That kind of conversation is not really gossiping. It was
No.
more just like, how do you feel about this? What do you feel about that? Influencer here, YouTuber that, podcasting this, that. It was more like more talking shop, like the nitty gritty. Not like the other conversation with Bricky was like the park and that. It was shop, but it was more in that sense of like talking about the park. This was more literally like the nuts and bolts of like YouTubing, podcasting, that kind of thing. That was a good that was a good conversation with them.
Yeah.
About that as well, because it was one of those things like you meet people, and then once you actually like have that conversation like a one-to-one, you get a little bit better sense of like where they sit and stand with certain things, certain
Yeah.
people, certain
Yeah.
media and things like that. So, yeah.
Yep. So day 2.
How did that one go, Mark?
Well, let me tell you something. I was so tired. I took a shower. I go, you want to take a shower first or me? He goes, you go first. So I took a shower and he went. I was out before he even got out of the shower, I think.
Yeah.
Because the next thing I remember was Udi leaving the room at 7:30, maybe 7:40. I don't know, something like that. I'm like, whatever, have fun. So I woke up around 8:15, 8:30. I'm like, okay, I feel okay now. So I got myself ready, and I go, okay, I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna grab some Starbucks. I'm gonna meet them somewhere. Oh yeah, because Seth was there. Seth
Yeah.
got there early.
Yeah.
Seth is one of those. Seth, I love you, man.
Yeah.
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a part of the LTB. And actually, all these guys, thanks for being part of the LTB family. And
Yeah.
so Udi met Seth early. They
Early, yeah.
They did a few things. They could do
We did
this.
road trip.
Have
Oh,
fun.
you did?
Have fun.
Yeah, I
Have fun
did
with that.
I did rope drop with Seth. Yeah.
So I got
Very
myself
cool.
to. Yeah, it was awesome for you guys.
Yeah.
So I think I texted you to say, hey, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm gonna get the coffee. Whatever. Sure. We're over doing stuff. So I'm walking across the street. I walk by the Disneyland Hotel to get in, and I go, who's that crossing the street? I go, that's Sam Carter. I go, that's 100% Sam Carter. So I was wearing my sunglasses, and he's not gonna recognize me if I have my well, I don't think he's gonna recognize me anyways. But I took him off. I'm all Sam Carter, and he knew who I was instantly. He's like, dude, what are you doing down here? He's like, I've never seen you in person. I've only seen you on FaceTime. I go, yeah. So Sam Carter, he works for Disney.
Yeah.
But he was a very important part of our show during the COVID times where nothing was going on. And Udi and I would keep doing the show, and Sam would come on a routine basis and talk about, he wasn't working for the company then, but he's like, yeah, we need to keep this thing going. And he would come on and talk about stuff. And anyways, he works for the company now. And we had a great conversation. He said, dude, I wish I could come on the show. I miss it. He was part of another show for some time too that he couldn't do anymore because of NDAs and things like that. But I said, hey, next time I'm down here, I'll give you a heads up, and we'll go grab lunch or dinner. He said, absolutely sure. So he said he loves us, and we love him too. So awesome seeing Sam Carter.
Yeah.
I texted Udi, said, well, dude, I can believe this. He goes, what?
Yeah.
So
That's pretty cool.
yes. So I got my Starbucks iced coffee, walked into the park, and just me walking around and soaking in the vibes. And I went to the hub, sat down. I'm like looking around and thinking, okay, and I even like recorded this going, okay, I just want to keep this vibe in my mind because it's Friday. It's just about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here with an iced coffee inside Disneyland. I go, life doesn't suck. I feel so privileged to be able to do this. And I feel fortunate. It's not lost on me. So I stopped recording, and then I look to my right, and I see Jay Bratton complaining about some food popcorn bucket. And I go, Jay Bratton? There's no way it's Jay Bratton. And then sure enough, I go, Jay Bratton. He's like, dude, why didn't you call me? And I go, Jay, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that you guys are going to be here. He said, what? And then his wife's there. I just give her a hug. I give him a hug. I'm like, dude. I go, hold on. I gotta text Udi because Udi's gonna lose his mind. He goes, well, he's like, Udi's here. I go, yeah, he's over there doing something with Seth. I don't know what he's doing something with him. Some old dude, get over right now. Jay said, what? Okay, and then he's heading over here. And so Jay and I are talking about, and his wife and I, the three of us are sitting there and talking. And it's like, yeah, well, you should have called me and like let me know. And I go, I know, I'm sorry, Jay. Next time I will. Because I do just check in on Jay sometimes. Hey, what's up? No, check-in isn't the right word. I just reach out to him, say how he's doing and stuff. And so Udi shows up, and how was that for you?
No, it was awesome. Like
Yeah.
I remember you guys were pointing at something, so I made it a point to go around, all the way around. I just kind of stood by Mark, and I just I didn't say hi. I just was, well, what are you guys complaining about? And I just started looking at it, and then Jay looks like, hey, and so I gave him a big hug. I'm like, yeah, that was pretty cool. Like the odds.
That is.
The odds of
Yeah.
Okay, so the fact that Mark ran into Sam.
Yeah.
I know.
The
At
odds,
9 in the morning on a Friday? What are you doing down here?
the odds of
Right.
that happening cannot be like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy that he ran into him. And then here we are a half hour later. Oh, by the way,
Right.
Jay's right here. What in the actual what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I'm already with Seth, and I kind of went like, Sam Carter. I'm like, holy crap! Like, okay, that's crazy. That alone is crazy. Just because of, again, the situation. Sam doesn't work on Friday there. Da da da. Like the randomness of the whole thing, and then Jay's there. He's like, yeah. He looks over, and I come over, and I'm like, looking at Mark, like, how are we?
I don't
How
know.
are we doing this right now?
No.
This is
Well,
insane
and
right
even
now.
with like a crowd and stuff, you could know somebody's there at the same time and not even run into them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Let alone then like seeing people and not even knowing they're going to be there.
Yeah, I had no idea. I just picked a spot on the hub where I could see the entrance to Frontierland right in front of me, and then I could see over to the left. I could see Adventureland. I go, this is where I want to be, right here.
Yep.
Just having iced coffee in the beautiful, perfect weather on a Friday morning. Music, the music's going, people are going back and forth. Man, it just doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
So briefly, we talked about what we have going on today, and Jay and his wife had lunch reservations. I forget where they're going.
Oh, I don't remember.
But I said, okay, cool. At some point we're gonna head over to DCA. We're gonna grab a frozen Jack and Coke and just see where that goes for us. She said, okay, cool. So we walked around for a little bit and then we branched off. Seth, Udi, and myself all did. We did Matterhorn. Actually, I know we did that. And then because remember there's that dude in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that, but
Yeah, no, we won't.
sorry, little inside baseball here. Anyways, we had a good time in the Matterhorn, and then we just I said, oh well, George. I go, oh, George is supposed to come up to the park today, but I go, he's not gonna call us, dude. He's gonna do his own thing.
Wrong.
Oh, wrong. 11:30. Hey, I'm here. I go, George is calling me. Oh yeah, George is calling me. Hey, dude, I'm here. I go, oh, okay. What do we meet
I
him
don't
at?
remember we met him. I don't remember we met him.
I don't know, but we I don't know why. It must have been on Main Street or something like that. Because I saw him. He came in. He gave us a hug. We each hugged. That's how close we are now.
All right, yeah.
And then hey, this is Seth. Oh, hey Seth, whatever. What's up? So the four of us walked around for a long time. Seth got us into the DVC lounge.
Yeah.
That was very cool above Tomorrowland in the old Innovations building.
Dude, I will say that that area up there is so legit.
That's
the decor in there is something that is like, well, I put it to Mark. Jess would lose her mind. Like the decor is like 50s, 60s, 70s retro.
cool.
And like just super chill. Like all the cast members up there just like relaxed. How you doing? Da 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 da. And then you have literally over there. You look over to your right and like, oh look, free coffee, free sodas. I have those Coke, with the multiple things. Two of them just chilling there.
The freestyle machine.
The freestyle machine, and then you have like Cheez-Its and Oreos just chilling, like and coffee, like all the
cool.
everything you could eat and drink, just chill.
Yeah.
Right there. And I'm like, holy crap. So it was nice because that was like around 3:30 in the afternoon by then.
Sure.
And Seth was going to have to go pretty soon. And so we're just like, yeah, let's go hang out there for a little bit and hang out there. Thank you, Seth, for that. I mean, thank you for the other things like getting on Dawson, being able to get, jump ahead on a couple things. But mainly, I mean, thank you for that. But thank you for just hanging out, dude. Like, I mean, and the same thing with George. I mean, just thank you for hanging out with us that day. And just spending time with us that day, and just just being a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, so
really.
So, but actually, before we got to the DVC lounge, the four of us went over to DCA.
Yeah,
and we got to go on Incredicoaster. We got to go on Mission Breakout. Mm-hmm. We went to Smoke Jumpers Grill. And Jay texted me at that point.
Yep.
He said, "Hey, where are you guys?" I'm all, "Hey, we're having we just sat down literally with our frozen Jack and Coke at Smoke Jumpers." He goes, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna head over there right now." So Jay's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he goes in, comes out, a typical Jay fashion with two of them, right? Of course, he buys Udi a drink. He didn't know which one he wanted, so he got one of each. There's the rum version and the whiskey version.
Jack Daniels, yeah.
So we sat there and talked for another half an hour. Like five of us, right? It was Jay, George, Seth, myself, and you. Mm-hmm. And hey, this is, and so we just it was just, dude, it was such a fun time to be doing that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I keep on going back to it. That's why we love the park, because that's the community that we have. Mm-hmm. I mean, here we are. Seth, we've known forever. Seth, we've met before. Seth has come to the park with us before. And I know, say it again. Seth was with us the last time Mark and I were in that park together.
Yeah.
And now he was with us the first time we come back.
Seth might be a package deal for them.
He might be. Like if Mark, Seth, sorry, buddy. If Mark and I are going to the park, apparently you got to show up.
You've got to.
Apparently.
Cancel all the plans.
Yeah, I know, right? But and then here we are, like with George. We talked to him before, but we hung out with him the day before. Same with Jay Bratton. It wasn't like we were like just weird, awkward, like weird. No, it was none of that. It was just hanging out with people that you know and have known, and
yeah.
just like you feel like you've known them forever.
Yep.
And just open and honest conversations about just whatever.
Sure.
And I tell you what, man, that was so amazing. Thank you, Jay, for the rum and coke. It's really good.
Yeah, Jay's
It's
class
really
act.
good.
Jay's a class act
Yeah,
guy.
he seems like he really is.
Oh no, I
Oh,
mean, and his wife, just
Yep.
Just
like I said,
thoughtful people.
Extremely thoughtful people.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had dinner with them twice, or lunch and dinner, and they are complete genuine. And I would love to. I like I said, I wish I was closer in proximity to Jay because I love to watch football with them or something.
oh
Or,
yeah, no, it'd be just to hang out,
yeah,
watch football, and do whatever. Yeah,
because he's awesome. I really enjoy him, and I was just telling George and Seth, I go, you guys understand that this is Jay Bratton, and he's been doing this longer than any of us. So
yeah.
it was funny because he goes, oh, he wanted to know what we're eating, and Udi goes, oh, I'm gonna go get that loaded baked potato, and then Jay goes, no, you're not gonna get that. I don't think
Yeah.
that's good value.
It was pretty funny.
And I go, see, Udi, you will not be getting a little potato. If Jay says you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna get it. He
No,
goes,
but
okay.
but to Jay's credit, he's like, no, but to Jay's credit, he's like, but if you like it, hey.
Yeah.
No, and they were closed, so I didn't wind up getting a loaded.
You're
baked
right.
potato.
They were
Meant to be,
not
Yeah.
meant to
or
be.
not meant to be.
Not
I
meant to
should
be.
say,
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, then Jay and his wife went and did their things. But I texted him afterwards saying how awesome it was. He said,
Yeah.
yeah. And then like I said, 4 of us went to the lounge, the DVC lounge, and then Seth had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the day, George was with us.
Yeah.
And how awesome that was.
Yeah.
I mean, how awesome is that guy too? It's like we sat around, like the 3 of us went around and talked and just had we went to dinner at Ballast Point.
Mm-hmm.
Or late dinner, yeah. And we got done around 8. And
How was that?
I loved it.
Oh yeah, the flatbread is like they redid it because it was really good. I don't even remember. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I had a nice lager or something. No, Kolsch, a Kolsch.
Yeah.
I had a burger and it was a great vibe. And then after that, George and his wife showed up and they were going to meet. But
Fiance. They're not married yet.
oh, sorry,
Fiancé.
George. It's your fiance
Yeah.
met up. But then Udi and I, no, she hadn't got there yet.
No, we it was changing, so we were gonna go change because it was like the temperature like dropped.
It dropped a lot, yeah.
I'm
So
like, I was in shorts. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go put my jeans on.
yeah, so that's another good thing about Eden Rock is from the Ballast Point, we're less than 10-minute walk
Yeah.
to a hotel.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it's funny. We get back to the hotel. We're changed. I remember saying this vividly to Udi. It's like 8:45. I'm like, dude, because what? I go, we get to go to freaking Disneyland tonight.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. I go, yeah. Let's go to Disneyland tonight. So seriously, I don't know what had happened between 8 and 8:45, but we got back into the park at the downtown Disney. It's wall to wall people.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And that conversation, walking back from, good conversation of you and I from Ballast Point to the hotel and back and forth, good conversation.
Yep.
We met up with George, again, briefly to talk about a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got back to the Esplanade. It was grad night, I might add.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Esplanade had lines all the way out, almost to the dead center of the Esplanade, going in either direction because I'm like, oh, crap. But anyways, we found our way in. And it was funny because here we are, these middle-aged adults, acting like kids again. As soon as we got into the park, we knew where we wanted to go.
And we went. Yeah.
Both Udi and I, we figured out exactly what to do without even talking. I'm not going to tell you what our secret was. But we got to where were we going? Rise, right?
Yeah. Because we want to
Can
hit
you
Rise.
remind me too? Grad night is only at DCA right now.
But that's my knowledge, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There were a lot there. By the time we left, they were already filing in. Dude, Incredicoaster, the line for Incredicoaster, because it went down.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
And then, thank you, Seth, we were able to get in. The line, by the time we were off, I have never seen it that long. Where do you think it stopped? Like, you just throw a
Oh
guess
my
out there.
gosh, I can't even. Have never seen it that long. I was gonna say Jesse's the Critter Carousel.
What?
That's not even that far.
No.
No. Keep on going.
Oh my god, like even further?
Yes.
Keep on going.
Will of Death?
No, you're going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong,
Go the other way.
opposite
Direction. The other way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry. The opposite.
Go the other way.
Oh my gosh, like down past I was thinking the adorable snowman.
More.
More.
Oh my, I don't even know. Like all the way like towards the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. Lamplight Lounge.
It ended at
No.
Lamplight.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Yes. Becky, 100%.
I have never seen that.
Never. We
No.
were walking
Never.
back and we're like, holy
To the
crap.
point I didn't even know that's the way it stretched out.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
They ran it
Holy
right along that
cow.
wall, right along it, the adorable snowman.
Yeah.
Right there, hangs a right, goes down Lamplight, and it was by the time we made it through, it was almost at the bridge. And in fact, probably by the time we
cow.
landed on the other side of the bridge, it was at the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Last I looked at it, it was practically at the bridge.
Crazy.
Ridiculous, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. Oh, we did look at Adventures Campus real quick, and
Yeah. We did that. We did do Wheel of Death. So let me go into that real quick. We did jump on Wheel of Death, and Mark.
Mark did?
Yeah, Mark did, but he didn't want to go in the swinging one. Wendy, when you hear this,
I'm with you, Mark.
there you go.
Wendy, when you hear this, you're my favorite.
Yeah, Wendy got upset at me for not doing the spring
Correct.
one.
Correct.
She
We were
Yeah.
all like, we're gonna go in the swinging one, and Mark was the only one going, no, we're not. I'm like, really? Anyway, so we did. We looked at Avengers Campus, and we had a good hard look at it, and I kind of went like, oh man, that's not as far as I wanted to. Wish it was at. I'm like, it's not that far. I'm like, crap, and I'm like, that made me a little disappointed. And then Seth has some knowledge of it, and we're kind of discussing about stuff. Then the other reason, though, we promptly, on our next turnaround, did a hard turn and looked at Coco. And we're all like, service road. And we're like, it's a service road.
Yeah.
What the heck does that mean? So we spent part of it looking over there, part of it looking over there, trying to get a bird's eye view of like, okay, what are they doing? So that was fun looking at it this way. And I text conductor a little bit that day, that afternoon, about what I saw, and we had a little conversation back and forth. And then we went over. Yeah, we went to Avengers Campus, and we looked at it that way. And so once, if you guys are familiar, they have that one kind of planner that is right near where they did the Doctor Strange thing and everything. That one plan is kind of a double tier thing. Yeah. I went to the top, and we both started looking at it, and one thing that struck me was that the roof of the part of the building that wasn't as far as along as I was hoping it would be wasn't dried in. It didn't have roofing, so that made sense. You don't allow further interior work that is sensitive. So electrical being one of the main ones, to go in without making sure that if it rains, it won't get wet.
Right.
So I still have a feeling like it's not as far as long as I was hoping for, but it isn't that far behind or far out of the scope that I was thinking. But It looks massive. It looks amazing, and I'm kind of getting happy at the thought of them. But it was fun, again, going with that, speculating with them.
Sure.
And obviously talking about what's going to come.
Okay, so after that, so Udi and I went on Rise of the Resistance, and we came back and we did Jungle Cruise at night and Big Thunder. Yes. Yeah, well, Big Thunder, then Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
And then we got our ice cream.
Yeah.
And then we pieced out for that night. Just real quick, because I can't remember this time here. What did you think of Walt Disney animatronic?
Okay, so the Walt Disney animatronic, they did a really good job.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. And the main thing that I give them all the props in the world that I can is on the animated part of it and his movement.
Yeah.
Movement, like if you've watched reels of Walt, there's thousands of them out there. I will tell you that it looked like his movement. Like if you see how everybody has a little mannerism. I move in a certain way.
Right.
We all do. And if you watch enough of it, you get a general sense. So that was great. The inflections and how he moved his hands, because Walt would talk with his hands and do certain things, was great. The actual face of the animatronic, I feel like could be done a little bit better, but I'm thinking the reason why, because I felt like he's a little wide in the face.
Yeah.
But the way I feel, and you know, Lewis would be a good guy to talk about.
Oh,
this
yeah.
with. It probably, that is the state of the animatronic to get all the movement. It needs to be that big. Other than that, I thought it was great. Like, it was great.
Yep.
I sat there and went and I just couldn't stop smiling, and I was like, no, this is a good way of honoring Walt. I was worried there for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But after sitting in that theater and experiencing it, I'm like, no, this is good. This is good.
It's a good tribute.
It's a good tribute. It's something that I wish they would promote more, because I think people need to be reminded about that park and why it's there and what it means and how it became, because I think it would give better, more appreciation, more reverence for the area, for the whole park in general.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agreed.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's day 2 in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday was our getaway day to go back home. But we stopped at we were going to go to breakfast. We talked about let's go walk over to Denny's, or you want to try Great Maple at Pixar place. Have you been to Great Maple over there?
No, I haven't.
So we decided to go to Great Maple. Udi, what do you thought? What are your thoughts on that?
Holy crap! I want to go again.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's good.
Awesome.
The Great Maple, you guys, is in the Pixar Hotel.
Yeah.
And we went there for breakfast. We sat up at the bar. Our server, what was her name? Amanda? Stephanie. Sorry. Stephanie. Awesome. Sweet. Very helpful. Very kind. Talk. And then the food, holy crap. Like, it was amazingly good. We FaceTimed Becky.
Oh, we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we FaceTimed her at the time because we had other things that we had to discuss that we can't really talk about on air, and so we're like, okay. Well,
Yeah, Udi's having a bad attitude, so we had to change it.
yeah, there you go. No.
Yeah, he had to have a talk.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, it was just things that we'll begin to talk about as we move forward. But it was things like we had to discuss, basically show stuff. Like, we had things planned. Yes, we do plan. And so I was like, Mark, we got to rearrange some of our things, buddy. And he was like, yep,
Right.
yeah, we do. And so I was like, I'm not going to text all this on FaceTime and Becky. And that's why I was like, you got time for a FaceTime? Because we need to discuss the last couple of days and how things are changing around a bit. So anyway, but that being said, the coffee was great. The food was great. I what did I have? Like, it was like a scramble with egg, and then they did this like potato au gratin thing that I didn't realize I was going to get. And then I had the pancake was great. I had one pancake. The food was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. So I'm totally going to do that again.
I'll have to put that on the list. The atmosphere looked really nice too, like the aesthetic.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
no.
absolutely.
And the vibe. Then by the time we were getting ready to go, they were beginning with the live music. Someone was going to start playing live guitar.
Yep.
Yeah. Like
So
that.
Great Maple for the win.
Yeah. Then of course they're like, can we have to-go coffee? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we took our
Love
coffee on the
that.
go. I mean that may surpass Denny's now. I mean,
Yeah.
like, because even the price of it was not that bad. For the quality of the food, the amount of food I got, and the quality of the food, and then the atmosphere and everything, dude, it was worth it. I mean, I probably paid, well, I would have paid maybe $10 more than I would at Denny's, maybe $10 more.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Well, and now, I mean, I got my kids the great breakfast at McDonald's, like
Mhm.
to split, and that was like $18.
Yeah.
It is?
You know, just for, yeah. Is
What?
that, I know.
No.
Trust me, Mark. I was doing the same thing. I'm like, but anyway.
No way would I spend that much money on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wrap up the trip report. I'm going to leave it here. Is that I felt a sense of gratitude for everything that was able to do it, to do this. Did we get to meet? We get to hang out with Seth. We get to hang out with Jerome and his wife. We get to hang out with Jay and his wife. We get to hang out with Conductor. Get to hang out with George. the Italiano, Holo Gelato, all these guys. I feel so privileged to be able, and of course the Udi, they do all this stuff that we're still able to do it. And it makes me, I never thought about 10 years in, even doing this for 10 years, that we'd even be able to do anything like this. So I'm like, here we are 10 years in, and we're still doing it and meeting these great people still. And, we're just, where some shows, they might be, it's time to wrap things up. But I think we're just kind of getting like another wind with stuff coming up. So I felt just happy to be there. And whatever agenda I had for the trip, it was completely kicked on its side and went into a completely better way than I even can imagine. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when we were headed back into downtown Disney on Saturday morning, you looked at me and were kind of like,
yeah,
dude, did you ever think that when I asked you to start this podcast, that this is where we would be?
Yeah.
And I made the comment, I'm like, no, like, I had no expectation. I said it before when we started the show. I had no expectation, and I told him, I said, no. I mean, I was like, yeah, cool. It'll be something fun to do, and we'll see how long it lasts. And I said, and I made the comment, what's crazy to me right now, and definitely feeling just blessed and like grateful for. I can't believe like this is the trip we've had. Mm-hmm. There are things that happened on this trip. I was like, what? I can't believe that is what is going on, and this is what we know, and this is what we're going to do, and this is what we met. Like, I'm like, what the? And then all the great people that we've met, and I go, what's crazy to me, though, is like what Mark said. I don't feel like at 10 years that we're like, oh, what are we going to do now? I just feel like we're still going,
yeah,
and we're growing, and we're expanding. And to me, that was the part that really kind of surprised me. That at the end of this trip, I'm like reinvigorated, a second wind, and understanding that all of this that we've all done together has so much meaning to me, and just understanding that has that same kind of meaning to all of us. So yeah, oh man, like I want to say more, but I can't. I want to say more, but just understand that I'm incredibly grateful for this, and this trip did nothing but reinforce that and expand on that. And there's a part of me that feels like we've been doing it right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure.
And
yeah.
Through everything and all the things that, just keep on going, just keep on grinding, we were doing it right. And I feel like lucky in the fact that I was like, no, we're gonna stick to our guns and do what we do, no matter what. And I think we're being rewarded for that. And I appreciate that. And again, the main reward is from you guys. The main reward is from all of this happens because of you guys. Everything happens because you guys listen. Everything happens because you support us. We don't do this without you guys.
Right.
And that was one of the things is we were driving back and I was flying home and I'm like driving my car that anyway. It just made me grateful thinking that we did it right.
Yeah.
We're doing it right. And all this, my life, I owe to the show, and I can't be grateful enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well said. Well said. Okay. Well, that's a good show.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic trip. I'm so happy you guys had a good time.
Yeah.
I knew you guys would have a good time, but just to hear all the details.
Yeah.
I know, and what Udi just said, he has said this off air. It's not just him saying something, like he really genuinely feels this way.
Oh, yeah.
And, you should be proud of yourselves.
Well, thank you so much for that,
Thank you.
Nikki. Udi treated himself to a nice jacket, too. I didn't even bring that up.
I
But
showed it to you,
Which
Becky.
I got to see.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion
On Facebook.
jacket, yes.
Yeah, I did walk away a little bit. A couple of things of merch. And then I know Conductor. I mean, oh, dude. Second we came out of Oga's. He's like, And we're walking over there, and you're getting the jacket.
Yes.
I mean, you guys hear Mark kind of hound me. Like, conductor's like, oh, no, wait, I'll take it to 11. He's like, hold my beer. He doesn't drink beer. Hold my drink. Oh, man, yeah. But he hooked me up, too. He has a little deeper discount. He's like, here. So, yeah, the jacket itself, I'll describe it real quick. It's kind of like a mid-weight black plain jacket. Like, I would wear it to work kind of jacket, that style. It has the Haunted Mansion logo, the H&M logo.
Yeah.
Mixed. And then, so you go, oh, that's fine. That looks cool. Really clean. Nothing on the back, And then the inside lining, though, is all inside. It has 4 different scenes on it. It has the opera singer. It has the singing heads. It has the carriage from the outside. It has Hatbox Ghost. It also has Madame Leota and the Cemetery Keeper.
Okay.
Yeah, and those are all inside in the inside lining.
Yeah,
so
it's awesome.
You see the outside is looking very, and I wore that bad boy the entire next day. Like
Yeah.
it was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
So I got that in my Star Wars hat with the new Star Wars logo in Galaxy's Edge. So yeah,
Awesome.
Mark didn't get any
Very
merch.
nice.
No, did not get anything. I was looking for a tumbler. Didn't
And
see
no,
one.
no tumbler.
Didn't see one. I want the Disneyland 70 one, but I couldn't find that thing anywhere.
Yeah.
Jay has it. I know that.
I know even when I had went, remember, I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. That thing's vanished in the haze, but oh well. It's okay. It's okay. There'll be another trip. All right. So that's going to wrap up episode 246. Thank you so much for sticking around with us this time. We had to talk about all this stuff. So, yeah, thank you again for that.
I have something that I don't think we've talked about. I feel like this is new to me, but I did just happen to see that they announced when the Oogie Boogie Bash tickets are going on sale.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, like okay, when was that?
So it looks like Oogie Boogie Bash tickets for the 2026 season are on sale to the general public on June 18th.
Oh.
With Magic Key Holder pre-sales starting June 16th and June 17th. Prices, it doesn't look like have been released, but historically range from $139 to $189, depending on the date.
Okay, so that's coming up in a few weeks.
Yes.
About a month. Okay, that's good to know. Why not? Sure. Start selling those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you want to reach out to us, you can send us an email at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com or follow us on Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast. You can direct message us there. And for further content, Udi and I will be available every Wednesday night between 6 and 7 anytime on LTP Lounge, which is on our Leaving Today Podcast YouTube channel. Highly encourage you to join that. It's a great time. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have we will always have topics, but sometimes the chat will take over and we talk about anything anyone in the chat wants us to talk about regarding Disney stuff, that is. And so do check us out every Wednesday night between 6 and 7. Hopefully we can get Becky on here sometime. Or something.
I would love to.
Okay, yeah, of course you have an open invite for that. All right, and Udi, where can people find out more information about you?
You can find me on my other show, The Mando Show, which we covered Maul, and we are going to be sitting down here to give our review and thoughts on The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh.
I will give my really, really, really short review of it or opinion on it. I really liked it.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun in it.
Yes, it is a fun movie, isn't it?
A lot of fun. And if you're a naysayer and you don't like it, man, find your inner child. That's all I got to say. Find your inner child. He's probably in there going, I really like it. Anyway.
Yeah.
And so they can find me there. And then you can find me, obviously, on my Instagram page, which is HAXGOALIE, Hacks Goalie. And then, like Mark said earlier, on the LTP Lounge every Wednesday at 6 Indie time on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be there. And if you want to reach out to Becky, you can send email to info@leavingtodaypodcast.com, and we'll get that to her. Yeah?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us again. We love you, adventures out there, and we will see you in the parks.
Bye.
See ya.
Jake got that one right.
You did that perfectly the first time.
Yeah. 100%. Rudy, don't say anything.
What are you doing? Flowers? What?
Sure, it can't be any worse than your whiskey and Coke from yesterday morning.
I'm all alone in the world. There's no one here beside me.
Hang on, sorry, I'm pulling it up.
Trying to see.
Think of a banana.
Does it help? Okay.
Always does. Every time. Don't ask me why. But you make me hot. It's so close, I can feel it.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face red.